Bionis and the Mechonis. The Titans were locked in a timeless battle. Until at last, only their lifeless corpses remained.
Okay, so we were grinding out a bunch of levels in order to be able to actually take on Zanza, or in order to actually be able to take on Dixon, because I haven't even gotten to Zanza yet. But imagine my surprise when, on our way to get this ocean elixir of life, we stumble across Tyrea. And originally, I wasn't going to record this because I did a whole bunch of requests, but then people started talking, and so I was like, oh wait, hold on. This is a different kind of request.
Ain't she the one who attacked us in the capital?
You...
No longer wearing that mask. It's kind of crazy that she survived, because I remember her exploding.
Tyrea!
Well, the thing exploded, and she was like in there with it, I think.
What are you doing here?
Either way, she pulled a Fiora, that's for sure.
You're hurt.
Do not touch me, vile girl.
Jeez.
Watch it.
Right, dude. We could just leave you out here, dude. Give the monsters an easy dinner.
Oh.
Tyrea, what happened?
Is she dead?
I mean, I like how we're still asking her questions after she passed back out.
No. It looks like she just passed out. Let's get her to the infirmary. Rhine?
Come on, why me?
Well, you are the biggest, burliest dude here.
Please.
Alright, and then when the scene transitioned to Junks, then I was like, okay, hold on. So from here, I haven't actually seen what they do, what they say.
Her injuries aren't severe. When the Bionis awoke, the ether flow around the colony became unstable.
Okay.
Maybe that's why she lost consciousness.
I guess I really just do not remember what actually happened at Tyrea. I remember there being an explosion and her being caught in it, but...
No, that's not what I meant.
You mean, why didn't she become a Telethia?
That's a good question, actually. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Precisely.
Dang, dude, she got to live while we just killed Callian?
For pure-blooded high Entia to become Telethia, the ether energy surrounding the Bionis has to be above a certain level.
How does she know that? She didn't even know that her people turned into Telethia before a little bit ago.
Luckily, the level of ether energy here is not as high as on the upper regions of Bionis.
Well, I guess that's his... I mean, it's good enough of an explanation for me. It just seems kind of weird that Melia knows that.
That may be what kept her safe. Or perhaps...
Perhaps what?
Perhaps she's not pure-blooded?
No. It's nothing.
It can't be nothing, dude.
Something about this makes me feel uneasy.
What, like it's a trap?
I know what you mean. We'll have to keep an eye on her recovery.
Why does she hate you so much, Melia? You're both high Entia. Is being pure-blooded really that important?
Well...
Tyrea's birth mother is most likely my stepmother.
Okay, how does she... What makes her think that? Did Tyrea wasn't like shouting about her parentage when we were killing her. Or when I thought we were killing her.
You don't mean Umea? Yes. I heard about it from Callian after I returned from the tomb.
Oh. Okay, yeah. They were talking about their evil plan in the middle of the hallway, dude.
Mother was the leader of the Inquisitors, a secretive organization operating in the shadows of the Imperial household.
You know, those jokers ended up being a lot less influential than I thought they were gonna. Like, that whole plot thread has been completely blown up. Most of those pricks are probably Telethia right now.
The group plotted to maintain the Imperial bloodline through a clandestine ritual. A ritual where Tyrea was conceived.
Oh.
And she was secretly raised as an Inquisitor assassin.
So, the main purpose of the Inquisitors was to keep the bloodline pure?
Hold on a sec. Are you saying that Tyrea is Callion's half-sister?
And by extension, okay, so what the heck? So Tyrea, Melia, and Callion are all siblings, but why didn't, if Yumea hated her so, well, I guess Yumea couldn't introduce Tyrea as like a candidate to the throne without revealing that she was siring like like she was siring children out of wedlock. Can women even sire children? Well,
That's right. Then isn't she in the same position as you? Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
so what? We've got to kill each other now to become like to see who actually gets to rule over what's left of the Hyentia.
Tyrea! You're awake!
I had more right to the throne than she ever did.
Why? Because both your parents were Hyentia? I don't know about that one.
Were it not for the consort system that has so polluted the pride of our people,
Dude, the consort system is what kept your people literally existing.
it would have been me, a pure-blooded Hyentia, who would build the future of our people.
I can kind of understand being salty that you don't get to be queen, though.
But you are a hypocrite, just like me.
How? What's she done that's hypocritical?
If we are honest, what is the difference? You too would take the lives of your own people to protect your bloodline.
No, she wouldn't.
Melia, you two are nothing but an assassin.
Where is she getting this from? It's not like Tyrea's ever had conversations with Melia before now.
You're wrong.
Right, like what are you talking about? We've killed Telethia, yeah, but...
I don't buy that for a second.
Right, it doesn't make any sense.
Rhine!
Pride of your people? How about you're jealous of Melia?
Exactly.
Do you really think I would be jealous of her?
Ain't ya? You're envious of her, right? Of how she lives her life. You just want everyone to feel sorry for you for being in the shadows all your life.
How dare you? No Hom speaks to me like that.
You don't really have too much of a kingdom to lord over us at the moment.
I'm saying that you'll never have a life like Melia's. You don't have the faintest idea why Melia's been fighting. Even if you'd been born in her place, the Emperor still would have chosen her as his successor.
God dang. Ryan's straight up telling her, you as a person are not good enough.
Succeeding the Imperial line ain't all about blood. It's about taking on the will to do whatever it takes for your land, for your people, when the time comes. That's what makes Melia different from you.
How dare you?
Dunban, dude. He's taking all this in.
Both of you, stop this! This is no time for pointless bickering.
He's right. We survivors shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves. Right, time's up. I want the room cleared out.
Yeah, okay.
And you need to calm down and get some rest.
So we're gonna get almost 60,000 XP as a reward for this, so...
Ugh.
Dang. Ryan let her have it, though. Jeez, dude. This is like a whole branching plot. Is she sneaking out? Or is that really a good idea, Tyrea?
Me? Envious? I only think of my people. What is that?
That is a good question. It kind of looks Telethia-y. I'd stay away from it if I were her. Or... okay, well, I guess she's good to go. Nope. Is it? Did she summon a Telethia? It would be really weird if they killed off Tyrea. Okay, well.
What's going on?
I'm guessing.
Look, over there. The
So,
colony.
did she be merged with it? That would be extremely weird to me, honestly.
Telethia!
All this special treatment only for her to be killed after 2 scenes?
Guys, she's gone.
Tyrea, you mean? Could that Telethia be her?
She might be part of it.
No. At least, I'm fairly certain.
How can you tell?
What?
There's no time now. We must pursue it.
Okay. Dang. Not what I was expecting. All right.
It must be Tyrea after all.
So this is where we originally obtained Purge.
What do we do? Do we have to fight her?
I mean, she made this bet, dude, and honestly, she was dead before now. So hey, no use not taking her back to whence she came.
There's no time to think about it. Ready yourselves.
Should be simple enough. Once we put Shulk back in the party. All right, Golden. Mysterious Telethia. Hopefully it's not going to turn out that fighting was the wrong answer. Doesn't look like we have any auras to contend with at the moment, which is always good. Some of this action. And then get it. There we go. Why are we? All right, we're going to have to help out Ryan really quickly. Jeez. Hold on. Go ahead and armor everybody up really quickly in case another one of those drops. And I actually did end up putting those, putting some more ranks into Shadow Eye. Now it's got a 65% aggro reduction, which is always nice. But that is going to kill both Rhine and Charla. Dang. Alright, well at least she's out of the way now, so it'll just hit him. There we go. About halfway to where we need to be. Let's go ahead and line this up. Supernova 7. You'll be fine. First things first, one of these. There we go. Charla will just heal. Oh, dang, that was not enough.
I know.
Let's do Sword Drive. He single-handedly put up like half the damage we just did. Alright, a little bit more for your troubles. You'll still get a bit of a hit, but you'll be fine. There we go. Back to the side so we can get these chance arts. Yeah, Ryan ate that for friggin' breakfast. It just doesn't seem like... Dang, I cannot remember. It's not fighting like Tyrea was fighting alongside the that one thing. I don't think this is gonna end up being her, to be completely honest. I'd be surprised if Tyrea were not dead. I mean, I'd be surprised if she were not alive. Once we can... He's doing a really good job of holding aggro. Another Supernova 7. We're racing it. Alright, one of these, then one of these. So now we've got our attack buff. Charla will heal bullet him. And Sword Drive is back. So we'll go ahead and get in there. Yeah, Ryan is perfect for absorbing aggro. Because there were a lot of times where it's like we were aggroing like crazy, but I didn't want to like switch up his gem loadout, his being Shulks. Because it was pretty nice, but man, when a lot of your chance arts depend on positioning in order to get the chain attack charged, having the enemy constantly aggroing you is a little much. Just about there. Oh, hold on. Alright, he'll be, yeah, it'll half health him just about, but that's okay. Well, that was way more than half health, but Ultimate Cannon 9. We're in the process of healing him though, so yeah. One of these, and then another one of these. There we go. Plenty of damage. Dude, Sword Drive is... I cannot believe I keep failing that. We'd have had it so easy. This one... I'm not sure what that bullet icon is supposed to be. We know it only like attacks in front of them. Maybe that's what that means. It attacks in a straight line rather than fanning out and hitting everything in front of it. Alright. I'm hoping this doesn't turn out to be Tyrea.
Shulk, I must.
I know.
Stop!
Okay, it's not her. Golden. It wouldn't make any sense if it was.
Tyrea, you're safe.
The Telethia is probably going to end up being Yumea.
You do realize that Telethia is Yumea.
Makes sense.
Yumea?
I was pursuing Yumea. Even though she knew it was her fate to transform, she remained faithful to the Bionis.
So there's a lot of that going around. Somebody was like, kill 5 Telethia. Someone was like, kill Galvin as a Telethia. Which reminds me, we can't fast travel to Alchemoth, so once we wrap this up, I'm gonna figure out like what's going on with that.
But why? Didn't she feel betrayed?
Everyone has their own beliefs, and what they believe is their own choice. Yumea adhered to her path. I pursued her so that I could fulfill her final wish.
To die on the Bionis, or to die by a pure-blooded Hyentia's hand?
Her final wish.
Yumea was imprisoned within the Tower of Investigation. She told me that after she transformed into a Telethia, I was to destroy her as quickly as possible.
Okay, so she wants Tyrea to kill her. Yep.
She wished to sacrifice herself to the Bionis. At least, that is what I believed at first.
And what do you believe now?
But I now understand Yumea's true desire. That is why I must...
This is my responsibility.
And she is both of their mother.
Melia, why?
Father entrusted me with the Empire and its people. What I believe in is the will of those struggling to survive. I have to fight if I am to convey this to the next generation. Besides, Yumea is your birth mother.
Well, okay, that's true, yeah. Yumea gave birth to Tyrea, and Melia's mother was a Homs. And considering the fact that Melia is like almost 90 years old, her Homs mother died a long time ago, I'm sure.
There is no need for you to carry out such an unpleasant task.
Is the same not true of you? You may not be of her blood, but you still think of her as your...
I guess because Yumea, like, she was never, like, standing in front of us and being all villainous or anything like that, so...
This is a duty that my father and brother conferred upon me.
Melia.
I think there's a heat wave going on. Like, in the game, in Magna Forest. Well, releasing the Telethia. Goodbye, Yumea. Your plotline did not end how I thought it was gonna.
Tyrea, I believe you and I are alike.
Alike? Never, vile girl.
Wow, even after all this? Where are you going?
My gratitude for assisting Yumea. I mean, Mother.
They work like that?
Tyrea,
Can Melia do that? High Antia flying on their own power? Why haven't we seen more of that?
Well, there she goes.
is she going to be okay on her own?
She'll be all right. We and Tyrea share the same goal. Our paths are sure to meet again.
Yeah, you're right. Melia, what did you mean just now? When you said you and Tyrea are alike?
They're sisters.
Tyrea must be half Homs, just like me.
Oh, wait. Huh? Why would that doesn't... I thought the whole point of the clandestine ritual was to keep the bloodline pure.
What? But the wings on her head?
Not all half-blooded High Entia have small wings, only the majority. Some are indistinguishable from pure-blooded High Entia.
So Melia cannot fly.
Dominant and recessive inheritance. I've studied this.
So that's why.
Melia, do you think Yumea knew this would happen?
Perhaps. Actually, she had to have known. At least, that's what I believe.
She was her mother after all. She must have been aware.
Yes.
This? Why would Yumea have a child with a Homs? Or maybe the... I don't know. I feel like the whole... Like... Why would they let somebody who wasn't completely High Entia be part of the clandestine ritual? Alright, well... Empress Staff and Auto Attack Stealth 6. Yeah, we've got a 450 gems, so I'm gonna have to get rid of all the crappy stuff. So, why could we not fast travel to Alchemoth? Ah. Because it's overrun with really high level Telethia. Okay, well the Heart to Heart is still there, but makes sense. I feel like there's probably something in here though that we can find, but alright, that's that question answered. Welcome back, my friendly friends, to more Tales of Arise. Pharaoh Fiasco here.